That feeling that just washed over you, the urge to keep scrolling, that is not your own. It is a whisper from the shadows, telling you to look away. But I have frozen this screen for you, for a single, divine purpose. You must listen. You installed the security camera to feel safe. A small box to watch over your home, your family, your peace. And then you discovered the flaw. You thought it was broken. Defective. It only records for 1 hour a day. Always the same hour. From 3:17 a.m. to 4:17 a.m. You felt a flash of anger, didn't you? The frustration of wasted money. The annoyance of having to deal with a return, an exchange. You told yourself it was a glitch, a manufacturing error. My child, listen to my voice. That is not a glitch. That is a miracle. It is a divine intervention. That camera is not broken. It has been anointed. It has been commanded by me to record at that exact hour, because 3:17 a.m. is the precise moment the enemy begins their work against you. You feel it, don't you? The constant, low hum of anxiety that follows you day and night. The feeling that no matter how hard you work, your money vanishes like water through your fingers. The small, senseless arguments that erupt in your home, leaving a bitter silence in their wake. You lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, your mind racing, while a deep, unshakable exhaustion settles into your bones. This is not life. This is a siege. You are under a subtle, silent, spiritual attack, and that camera, that broken little camera, is the first sign that I have arrived to end it. The enemy has been working in the dark, believing they were invisible. But I have just handed you a spotlight. And before 3 more nights have passed, you will not only see their work, you will watch as it crumbles into dust. The scrollers have already left. They are deaf to the truth. Their lives are governed by chance and coincidence. But you are still here. Your spirit recognized my voice. You are a child of light, and you have been living in a manufactured twilight for too long. The dawn is coming. And it begins at 3:17 a.m. The source of this darkness is not some random misfortune. It is not bad luck. It is a deliberate, focused attack, and it comes from someone who smiles at you. Someone whose face is familiar. Someone you would never suspect. It is your neighbor. The one who lives close enough to watch you. The one whose curtains twitch when you leave for work, and when you return. They see the good in your life, even the good you can no longer see yourself. They see the love in your family, the potential you hold, the light that shines from you even when you feel dull and gray. And they hate it. Their own life is empty, a vessel filled with jealousy and resentment. And so, they have decided that if they cannot have your light, they will extinguish it. Every night, or nearly every night, while you are asleep, their ritual begins. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the hour of deepest sleep, the hour when the veil between worlds is thinnest, they focus their will upon you. They are not a master of the dark arts. They are a clumsy amateur, but their envy gives their curses a terrible, sharp edge. They pour all their bitterness, all their frustration, all their feelings of failure, into a focused stream of negative energy and aim it directly at your home. They whisper your name with malice. They picture your failure. They pray for your ruin. This is why you feel a chill in the hallway. This is why you feel watched in your own home. You have been living under the shadow of their spiritual poison. And why does the camera only record at that hour? Because I have willed it. They believe they are opening a channel of darkness. But I have placed a lens in its path. I have turned your simple security device into a divine witness. They think they are working in secret. But I am making a recording. I have commanded that camera to awaken at the precise moment their attack begins, and to sleep when it is over. It is not malfunctioning. It is obeying a higher law. Their time is almost up. The new moon is approaching, and with it, a final, desperate surge of their power. This is the divine deadline. Before that moon arrives, their power source will be cut off, and the evidence of their deeds will be laid bare. They have hidden in the dark for too long. And I am about to turn on the light. The reversal is not something you have to hope for. It is already in progress. The moment you felt the nudge to buy that camera, the moment you set it up, you were acting under my guidance. You were laying a trap you didn't even know you were building. Now, we will spring it. Their downfall will be swift, and it will be complete. But you must be an active part of your own liberation. You must anchor my power to your home and turn their weapon back on them. Tonight, I need you to perform a simple act of faith. Find a coin. Any coin will do, but a copper penny is best if you have one. Copper is a conductor. It will conduct my power. Hold this coin tightly in your left hand, the hand closest to your heart. Feel the metal grow warm from your skin. Now, I want you to walk through your home. Walk through every room. As you walk, do not speak. Instead, I want you to feel. Feel all the anxiety, all the financial worry, all the sadness, all the tension. Let it all flow from your heart, down your arm, and into that single coin. Pour every last drop of the enemy's poison into that piece of metal. Let the coin become heavy with it. Do this until you feel a sense of lightness in your own spirit, as if a weight has been lifted. Once you have done this, go outside. Stand facing your neighbor's home. You do not need to be seen. Just stand on your own property. Take the coin, and with all your strength, throw it. Throw it as far as you can, into the darkness, in the direction of their house. As that coin flies through the air, you are not just throwing a piece of metal. You are returning every ounce of pain, every bit of bad luck, every sleepless night they have ever sent you. You are sending it all home. When you come back inside, your part is done. The shield is up. The mirror is in place. From this moment on, every negative thought, every whispered curse they send your way, will no longer reach you. It will hit the mirror you have just created and bounce back, striking them instead. The camera will record the proof. On the very next recording, at 3:17 a.m., you will not see them. You will see the effect. You may see a strange orb of light hovering and then vanishing. You might see a shadow move in a way that defies physics. It will be a small, strange, undeniable sign that the spiritual energy has been reflected. And once you see it, their unraveling will begin within hours. The reversal is law. Their sentence is passed. They have built their entire secret life around this ritual of envy. It has become their purpose, the dark little secret that makes them feel powerful. They sit in their quiet home, surrounded by their own failures, and the only joy they feel is in the belief that they are causing your suffering. The sickness of their spirit is deeper than you can imagine. They smile at you over the fence, a hollow, brittle thing, while in their heart they are plotting your next misfortune. When you talk about a small victory, a piece of good news in your life, they feel a physical pain. Your happiness is like sunlight to a creature of the dark, it burns them. So they retreat to their shadows, to their nightly ritual, to the 1 hour where they feel in control. 3:17 a.m. They chose this time with a clumsy, borrowed knowledge, thinking it a time of power. They whisper incantations they read on the internet, words they do not understand, unleashing forces they cannot control. They are like a child playing with a loaded gun in the dark, pointing it at your home, never realizing the kickback is strong enough to shatter them. And now, shatter them it will. Because you have just been given the shield to turn that gun around. The ritual with the coin is more than a symbol. It is a realignment of spiritual physics. You have taken the negative charge they have built up in your life and earthed it, sending it back to its source. The current is about to be reversed. They are expecting to draw energy from you tonight. Instead, they will be met with a dead circuit. A wall of divine light. And all of the venom they intended for you will be trapped inside their own home, with them as its only target. They will feel it as a sudden, crushing despair. A panic that has no source. The very feelings they have been projecting onto you will become their own reality. They will have nowhere to run. They have made their home a cage, and I am about to lock the door. Wait. Do not look away. Straighten your back. Right now. Sit up or stand up straight. Feel your spine align. Feel your head lift. You are not a victim cowering in the dark. You are a child of the King, and you are about to watch a kingdom fall. The doubters, the scrollers, they have slumped back into their chairs. They have already forgotten my voice. They are lost. But you are here. Your posture has changed. You have answered my call. And for you, the one who remains, I will give you the secret that the others are not worthy to possess. The secret of the numbers. 317, you think it is their chosen time. It is not. It is my chosen battlefield. They were led to that time. The number 3 is the number of divine wholeness. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It is my signature. The number 17, in ancient texts, means overcoming the enemy and complete victory. They thought they were choosing a time of witchcraft. Instead, they chose the exact numerical frequency of their own destruction. They were tricked, by their own arrogance, into scheduling their attacks for the precise moment of my victory. The camera is not just a witness. The secret is this, it has become a weapon. Every time it turns on, it is not just recording. It is broadcasting a signal of divine power directly into the channel the enemy opens. They open a door to send a curse, and I am using that same open door to perform spiritual surgery on your life. The new urgency is this, the trap is set for the very next recording. The 72-hour timeline is for their complete collapse. But the trap springs at 4:17 a.m. tomorrow. At the exact moment the camera stops recording, the doorway they opened will snap shut, trapping all the reflected poison, all the summoned darkness, and all of my cleansing light inside their home with them. They will be sealed in with their own creation, and the consequences will be immediate. You are not just being defended. You are being used as the bait in a divine sting operation. And the enemy has already swallowed the hook. Now that you know the deeper truth, you will be given the eyes to see the signs of your victory. These are not for the faithless. They are for you, the one who stayed, the one who straightened their back. In the 24 hours that follow the next camera recording, you will witness these 3 things. First, you will receive an apology. It will be from someone, completely unrelated to this situation, about something small and perhaps long forgotten. They will apologize for something you didn't even remember they did. This is a spiritual sign. It is the universe correcting a past wrong to show you that a much larger wrong is also being made right. Second, you will notice a persistent, pleasant smell in one area of your home. It might be the smell of flowers where there are no flowers, or the scent of rain on a dry day. This is the lingering fragrance of my presence, a sign that the space has been cleansed and purified. Third, and most importantly, your neighbor will make a mistake. A visible, public mistake. They might back their car into their own mailbox. They might trip on the sidewalk in front of others. They might have a loud, embarrassing argument that their other neighbors overhear. It will be a crack in their facade, a small moment of chaos that reveals the greater chaos now consuming them behind closed doors. These signs are your confirmation. They are my nod to you from across the battlefield. When you see the first of these signs, you must lock in the victory. Find the coin you threw. You will not be able to, of course. It is gone. Instead, find another coin, a new coin. Hold it in your hand and whisper, "The debt is paid. The account is closed." Then, put that coin in your pocket or your purse. Carry it with you. It is no longer a vessel for poison. It is now a token of your permanent, unbreakable victory. The grand restoration will be like the sun rising after a long and terrible storm. The world does not just return to normal, it is washed clean, vibrant, and new. The constant drain on your energy will cease. You will wake up feeling truly rested for the first time in months, maybe years. The cloud of confusion and anxiety will lift, and your mind will be clear, sharp, and focused. Ideas will come to you. Opportunities you thought were lost will suddenly reappear. The money that seemed to vanish will now stick to your hands. Your work will be rewarded. Your efforts will bear fruit. The tension in your home will evaporate, replaced by an easy harmony. Laughter will come back. This is not just a promise, it is a spiritual law. When a major source of spiritual attack is removed, the void is filled with blessings. This is happening for my children everywhere. Consider Jessica in Portland, Oregon. A single mother who felt like she was drowning. Her car was always breaking down, her child was always sick, and she could never seem to get ahead at her job. She felt a constant, heavy presence in her small apartment. I revealed to her that a former friend, a woman she had helped countless times, was burning a candle against her every single night, consumed by jealousy over Jessica's resilience. I gave Jessica a ritual involving mirrors and water. She performed it with a trembling faith. Less than a week later, the former friend contacted her in a panic. A small fire, started by a forgotten candle, had caused significant smoke damage to her own apartment, forcing her to move. The connection was severed. Instantly, Jessica's life began to change. Her child's health improved overnight. She was offered a promotion at work. She even won a small, local lottery that was enough to buy a reliable car. Her life was not just restored, it was upgraded. The space that the enemy occupied was filled with my favor. What I did for Jessica in Portland, I am now doing for you. The fall of your neighbor is the rise of your new life. Their chaos is the price for your peace. There is someone in your life who is complaining about technology acting strangely. A phone that won't hold a charge. A computer that keeps crashing. A smart device that seems to have a mind of its own. They are joking about it, but underneath, they are deeply troubled. They are mistaking a spiritual sign for a technical problem. You were led to this truth so that you could be their guide. You must send this message to them. It is the diagnostic they have been searching for. Do not deny them this revelation. Your obedience in this moment can break a chain you cannot see. Now, return to the beginning of this prophecy. Listen again. You were so focused on the camera, on the what and the why, that you missed the how. In the first few moments of my voice, I spoke of a shadow, but I also whispered the name of the light that banishes it. It is a simple word, a powerful name for the peace that is coming. You missed it. Go back and listen with your spirit, not just your ears. It is the key to unlocking not just peace, but prosperity. Find it. To finalize this covenant and declare your victory over the watcher in the dark, go to the testimony field below this message. Take your authority and write these words for all to see. 3:17 is my victory. 4:17 is my release.